What do you want? Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I... A fine transaction. That seems... You drive a hard... That's a good... An excellent bar. That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made it. You drive a... You got a great deal there. You drive a good price for... A pleasure to serve you. Farewell. What do you... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You got a great deal there. Tell your friend. Good day.
We're here to serve.
A coin for an old beggar?
Hi there. Yes? Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Raymil Draelus made his way into town, snuck into his house and killed him. I hope I can help. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynal slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. I can repair almost anything. Farewell. By the Nine Divines, assault! Assault!
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away. Halt! Excuse me. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. We'll see. I'll take that, and thank you very much. Thank you. That will... Thank you. See? For me. See? Was that hard? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. Someone needs to get Sciorta under control. You'd think Olfand would be the one to do it. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Oh, you're back. Excuse me. Oh,
hello.
You're back. Excuse me. So, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught. I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. Keep up the good work, I suppose.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her. The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the morning until noon, and then again from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until 8 each day. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time. You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall. Good day. I'm sorry. You must speak to Countess Carvane for any further information. Oh, hello. Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Farewell. How are you? I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Plenty of mineral deposits in the Gerald Mountains. I'm out for weeks at a time by myself, but I don't mind it. I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such an likable fellow. Farewell.
Good to see you.
Go ahead, please. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members. What?
What? Yes, apparently he seemed to be... The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. You
Got
too.
Something to say, dung heap?
What's new with you?
What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. I'm listening. I'll take that, and thank you very much. What a thoughtful gift. Thank you. How kind. For me, thanks. For me, thanks. See? What? Every little bit helps. Rainhill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, 'cause I don't believe he was a vampire either. Hail! Hafid Hollowleg says that Gerald View has been doing good business. It's a good place to stay. Hafid is quite a good proprietor. Take care. Hello! What can I do for you today? Geliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Geliborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. The Countess is Heartland Nibenian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynal killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. Just look for me if you need anything else. Anything else I can help with? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Just look for me if you need anything else. May the wind be on you.
Hello.
Oh, so, any new revelations in your, investigation? How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more. Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynal. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
How are you?
I've been
afternoon.
better. How about you?
I've been better.
Well met. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Sure.
Anything else I can help with? You just let me know. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Greetings to you.
Hi there.
How goes it? Can you
Hail.
spare a coin?
May the wind be on your back. I'm Logvar. Hafid pays me to stand around and keep things quiet. Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones. I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work. Farewell. Go. Good day.
Hello. Yes? Bye.
What?
Hey, you're the one they call. Bye. Hello?
Hey, you. So, have you bet
Hello
on any
there.
arena matches lately?
Absolutely not.
Goodbye.
Head on. I'm Logvar. Bye.
Whoa!
Hail!
Oh, hello.
A pleasure. I'm glad that scum got what he deserved. Good riddance. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A pleasure to serve you. Hope to see you again soon.
Hello.
What's your story? Have you ever spoken to Juntus Brolus? I wouldn't call him a friend. Still, if I wanted to learn more about illusions, he's the one I'd ask.
Greetings.
Goodbye. Be seeing you. Hello and well met. Hi.
What is it?
Olga sure can tell a good story.
Greetings. Always a pleasure. Greetings. Hello. Greetings. I'm your relief, sister. Yes. What can I do for you, ma'am? What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business. Prisoners may not accept gifts. Prisoners may not accept gifts. No touching the locks.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something, and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Terelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
I haven't got all day. No touching the locks! Don't get too close to the prisoners. You're off duty now. Another day, another septum. What seems to be the problem? Have you ever considered a job in law enforcement?
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Good day.
Welcome, Knight Commander. I'm here to show Bruma's errant Nords the path to the true faith. They must put aside their heathen gods and worship the Nine. Take care.
The Nine welcome you to Bruma. We're trying to bring the comfort of the chapel to the Nords here, but Bruma's Nords stick to their heathen gods and uncivilized practices. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Be seeing you.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. A good price, you drive you've made a good bit. That's more than I'd usually pay. You got a great deal there. A fine an excellent bar. That's a bed. A pleasure. What can I interest you in? Good day.
Hi there. I'm your relief. Another day, another symptom. Any time now. Yes. Morning.
I'm only asking.
What do you want? I can fix whatever you break. Be seeing you.
Have mercy. Just one